Bow. What is up, polio vaccines? And today is the second episode, not the first, the second episode of the ENDGAME podcast. You thought we were going to do a second one, but we did.
You're right.
So today we're going to cover NBA trade deadline. Well, the deadline was on Thursday, right?
I think so.
Yeah, and it's Saturday right now. It's a Saturday after the NBA trade deadline that we're filming this. And we're gonna cover what happened in the Super Bowl a little late, but still within a week. We all watched it. And then also we're gonna talk about some of the best and worst names in all of sports. There's some pretty good ones. And then we're gonna end it always with over and underachievers. If you like our content, close out of this video, hit the red button with the play icon to the left of it that says subscribe to keep watching our content. And then let's get in to the first topic.
Trade deadline?
NBA trade deadline.
Jesus Christ. So yeah.
The big Tobias Harris. That was
awful trade for the Clippers.
one of the more lopsided trades.
Oh god, yeah.
And so they, in return for Toby and Bobby and they're like a package. Have you seen Bojan's Boban? Yeah, have you seen Boban's Instagram?
No.
They're just best pals. They're Bobby and Toby together, and like they're a package deal.
They beat the Nuggets last night, Sixers.
Yeah, they're
good.
They did good. The fans love Boban.
How can you not?
How could you love him? He looks like he could easily be like a Lord of the Rings extra, just standing in the background there. The Clippers just got they didn't need to rebuild.
They weren't that bad. They were like 9th or something.
Yeah, they have Tobias Harris, who should have been an all-star. We have him. They had Lou Williams, who he should have been an all-star, but he's a very good player. Montrezl Harrell. Montrez. He's playing really good right now, and Gallinari too. And then they just go out and just get rid of Tobias Harris. Who do you get? You got to return Mike Scott, Landry Shamet.
No, they traded Mike Scott. They traded Scott, Tobias, and Boban for Landry Shamet.
Landry Shamet.
It's Shamet.
It's really Shamet.
Yeah.
Mike Muscala, who they traded the next day.
Wilson Chandler and 2 picks.
Terrible deal. And then the Clippers also went the next day, trade Mike Muscala to the Lakers for Michael from Beasley and Ivica Zubac.
Does Avery Bradley play on the Clippers before the trade deadline?
Yeah, he did.
He went to the Kings, right?
They also got rid of Avery Bradley.
They're just tanking, I guess.
They didn't even need to. I just don't get it that much. So the next block, this most probably impactful trade, the most even trade probably. I was gonna talk about Kristaps.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, we got my boy.
He does not have brown hair.
We ordered this Kristaps Porzingis Pop Funko little thinger, and then he just blonde hair. Kristaps does not have brown hair. He's blonde. And he also got traded the day after we ordered this.
No, I ordered it after he got traded.
Why?
Because it was the only one that would come in time.
And then
it's just G.D. Hayward.
So it's Knicks. It's vintage now. It's vintage.
I think we could sell it for over $1,000.
Over 1,000, definitely. Not 12.
No,
not even 12. So then, that whole trade package was Kristaps. It's Kristaps. Kristaps Porzingis went from the Knicks to the Mavericks. The Knicks received Courtney Lee, Wesley Matthews, who they waived
No, they
a few
traded
days
Courtney.
after.
They traded Courtney Lee.
I'm so dumb.
The Mavs actually got Tim Hardaway Jr. and Kristaps.
Yeah, they're two
It's
best players. Yeah, and Enos Cantor.
It's cut.
Yeah, why? Why
They're
would
tanking.
Yeah, well, you want to get something in return.
They don't want anyone good. They could trade for picks, I guess.
Yeah. Like, just
His contract's so bad though.
Enos Cantor, yeah.
Enos.
And also, like, the Turkish government wants to kill him, too, which is fun.
So yeah, the full details were Kristaps,
Courtney Lee.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Those are two awful contracts.
And picks, I think.
No, they didn't trade a pick. They got
No,
picks.
they got picks in return.
For DeAndre Jordan, Dennis Smith,
I forgot about DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, Dennis Smith.
Wesley Matthews, who they cut, and he's on the Pacers now.
Oh, the Pacers picked him up.
Yeah.
And
like a
picks.
pick, yeah.
This one, it's
That's
kind of even. Like,
Kristaps was just so young and so good.
it's a good move for
DeAndre Jordan and Wes Matthews were both on 1-year deals.
Yeah, DeAndre Jordan's like
He's
having
old and
a better season now.
yeah, that free throw team.
Yeah. Ah, Harrison Barnes.
Next one, Harrison Barnes on the Kings.
Oh, that was
He got traded mid-game.
that was a really good. I like what the Kings are doing.
They're actually getting good players.
Yeah, they got Barnes. They got Alec
Bradley.
Burks.
Avery Bradley.
Yeah, and Alec Burks. And they got rid of Zebo's contract. Zachary Randolph, for those who don't know. And that, like, I like what Vlade Divac
Oh, by the way, we're not Kings fans.
We're not, I mean, I'm wearing a Kings jersey.
De'Aaron Fox.
We have De'Aaron Fox and Vince Carter, who played on the Kings last season, but I like Jason Williams, and I like Vince Carter too. So that's why. Don't suspect we're Celtics fans.
And the Kings beat the Heat last night.
I don't care.
Yeah, but next trade is kind of big. It's just because
I managed to swallow it.
Okay. Next one was kind of big because it made a really good team much better. Mirotic to the Bucks.
Oh yeah, that was a.
What they get in return? Stanley Johnson.
It was a
Like-
three-way trade. The Pistons only got picks.
No,
The-
Stanley Johnson was already on the Bucks because they traded Thon Macaire.
Phone Macaire. That was the. It was a three. What was it? Mock maker or something. Makur Macaire. So it was a 3-team deal. The Pistons were in the deal, but they only got picks. The Pelicans gave Mirotic to the Bucks.
For Stanley Johnson
For
and
Stanley
Jason
Johnson.
Smith or something.
Yeah, Jason Smith. And
How?
then for some reason the Pistons were also there, who received some picks for no reason. No. And that's a really good trade. That Nikola Mirotic, I've always heard right now he's having a really good season. He's like the best 3-point shooter from like the top of the key, I think. It's in one spot, Nikola Mirotic is the best 3-point shooter. He's good. He the Bucks. He's basically like a little bit better of a Chris Middleton.
You think that Bucks are gonna be good?
Wow. I didn't
Let's
know
hope
that.
Middleton.
His name is Bledsoe. Keep
Is
going.
his first name Eric?
Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah.
Alright, Bledsoe.
Bledsoe, Middleton shooting guard, would you say? Then Mirotic small forward.
Yeah, I put it like
And
that.
Giannis power forward. Brooke Lopez.
Brook Lopez is getting like 3 rebounds a game.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Giannis
almost-
gets like, well, Giannis is the power forward, but still.
Russell Westbrook gets like 10 rebounds a game.
Exactly. Alright,
To put double machine.
so yeah, that's a really good trade for the Bucks, but awful.
The Pelicans are preparing for the tank.
Yep.
But they got Stanley Johnson. And Drew with a J. Drew Holiday.
Alright, next.
Tyler Johnson.
To the Suns?
Yeah, Tyler. He's pretty good, honestly, but Ryan Anderson's a pretty good fit for the Heat. What was the full package? I don't totally remember.
I think it was just Tyler Johnson, Wayne Ellington for Ryan Anderson. Awful.
Yeah,
just his contract's so bad.
Tyler.
No, not Tyler.
Oh, Ryan Anderson. Yeah, terrible contract. It was good sweet tea.
Next.
Shout out Trader Joe's.
Marc Gasol.
Mark.
Pow.
With this. Why would you name your kid Pow? Alright, so the Memphis Grizzlies traded away Marc Gasol, and in return they got Jonas Valanciunas.
DeLon Wright, CJ Miles in the second round pick.
Yeah, DeLon. That's like.
Sorry, I'm reading this right now. Marc Gasol's gonna come off the bench for Surge.
Surge? We'll get into the sports name section a little later, but it's just gonna be a laugh. Yes, why would he for Serge Ibaka? Well, Jonas was starting though, right?
He was hurt for like the whole season.
Yeah, well, he was coming. The day he was traded, he was supposed to make his return, but Marc Gasol will give him that veteran leadership.
Yeah, definitely, they're gonna be good.
And he'll just be a solid player. And
Raptors and Bucks made big moves.
Yeah. And the Sixers too.
Yeah.
Like the Sixers just for lack of a better term, they swindled the Clippers.
They did.
They really did.
Yeah, so I'd give that a good grade for the
Okay.
what's their name? The Raptors.
Yeah, the basic.
DeLon Wright is like the third string point guard on the Raptors.
CJ Miles is pretty good.
Shit.
He's alright. He can't.
And then Valanciunas is okay.
Yeah, Valanciunas is good. Valanciunas is basically like a watered down Marc Gasol.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not a bad deal. Honestly, the Grizzlies got back at a pretty they're an okay package. They got
Gasol's old.
They have a starting center.
You think like, oh, we're gonna try to go out like people will want Gasol, he's good. You think like, oh, they're gonna go out and get like young pieces for their future.
Yeah, but they didn't even get that good ones.
DeLon Wright and CJ Miles are like, I think Jonas Valanciunas and DeLon Wright are like 26, 27 probably.
Yeah, CJ Miles is like 25.
CJ Miles isn't like, no, he's old. I remember when he used to play for the Pacers. I'll look him up.
That's not that long ago. So
he used to play for the Cavs too.
Everyone used to play for the Cavs at one point.
Kyrie Irving did 31.
Kyrie's 31?
No, CJ Miles.
Wow.
DeLon Wright's 26, yeah.
And then Jonas is probably like the same age. So a lot of teams made good deals and like from the trade deadline we knew like a lot of the futures of different NBA teams. Like teams like the Knicks and the Clippers are clearly trying to tank for Zion and RJ Barrett and Rui Hachimura and those guys. Ja Morant. Man's name's J.A. He's really good though.
Damn, Grizzlies, they got a second round pick.
What's that guy from Campbell? He's the leading scorer in the nation. He goes to Campbell University, plays for the Campbell Fighting Camels. I don't know his name, but he's just a scorer.
Right, next. Markelle Fultz, the number 1 pick last year, got traded.
Yeah, good.
That's a good trade for the Magic. Low risk, high reward.
Pretty much, yeah. Who they trade? Jonathan Simmons.
Pick. Second round pick. And a first round pick, sorry.
Simmons isn't awful. but like
He's a good role player.
not gonna have.
He's not going to change that team.
Yeah, exactly. The Sixers just aren't deep. Really.
No, they don't have a bench or picks.
No, they have a bench
Not really.
made up of players and chairs.
Yeah, so. Stop. There's a bunch. Nick Stauskas and Wade Baldwin got traded about 17 times.
Stanley Johnson and Mike Muscala got traded twice in 2 days.
James Ennis went to the Sixers too for a 21 second round pick.
He's not bad.
Avery Bradley went to. Avery Bradley went to the Kings.
I didn't think he did, but like, I'm not gonna question you. Where'd he go?
Grizzlies.
Oh yeah, for JaMychal Green.
And Garrett Temple. I thought Garrett Temple was on the Kings. He was last year, right?
JaMychal.
Awful.
Yeah.
Alright. Zubac, we said, got traded.
Yeah.
Biggest one, Jabari Bird went to the Hawks.
Jabari Bird went to the Hawks. I've never seen
Speaking
him
of
play.
Jabari Parker and Bobby Portis went to the.
I like
Wizards.
Bobby Portis.
He's good. He's underrated.
I'm a big Bobby Portis fan. Didn't he? He had a good game last night for the Wiz.
Yeah, did you say the Wiz?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Parker and Porter both have bad contracts.
Yeah.
Portis, I think, was like 7.
Otto Porter had a really bad contract,
Yeah,
actually.
he's
a Joakim Noah contract.
not as bad. Maybe worse, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a big one for the Bulls. I mean, nothing that's gonna turn the team around this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Jabari Parker obviously wasn't helping them out. So
Mm-hmm.
Chandler Parsons is going to rejoin the Grizzlies after the All-Star break. That's true. Celtics received a second-round pick for Jabari Bird and cash.
Second round pick. You know who's going to be a second round pick this
Zion
year?
Williamson.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to trade up for the Celtics.
Honestly, yeah.
Just for like a valuable asset.
Greg Monroe went to the Nets for cash.
Yeah, that's it. The Moose Monroe.
Stauskas, Shumpert, and Baldwin. And a second-round pick went to the Kings.
Shumpert's already on the
Rockets,
Kings.
sorry.
And then in
For,
that trade,
Alec Burks.
Alec Burks is good. No, Alec Burks on the Cavs.
No, he's on the Kings. He already.
No, he's on the Kings now. He was
Yeah.
on the Cavs.
And a second-round pick the Kings get, and then Cavs get Brandon Knight, Marquise Chris, first-round pick, and a second-round pick.
Marquise Chris is not bad.
He's not good.
I'm a big I like Alec Burks. He was probably one of the better players on the Cavs. Now that Colin Sexton is actually playing good, he's like
he's coming around. He'll be good.
yeah.
All right, so yeah, Harrison Barnes got traded mid-game for Jackson and Randolph.
Scal Labissiere.
For Caleb Swanigan. I'm just on a website reading off these trades.
Caleb Swanigan was so good last year in college.
Markieff Morris went to the Pelicans for Wesley Johnson. Don't really care. We already talked about Tyler Johnson. Sixers made their 15th trade. No, they made their 3rd trade. Just getting Malachi, awful name.
Malachi Richardson.
Yeah.
Malachi. Terrible name.
Second-round pick and rights to Amir Prelzic.
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
And Raptors received cash.
Raps.
Sorry, this is kind of boring, but
Yeah.
talk about them. About some of these trades that I'm reading off. Reggie Bullock went to the Lakers.
Bullock.
He's not on.
Oh, we have to talk about what the Pelicans did.
Tanking.
No, what they did with the Lakers.
That's smart.
We all knew Anthony Davis on the market.
Yeah.
They just that was so smart. Very savvy from the Pelicans. Shout out Miss Lanois. And then it was just really good on them. They made the Lakers dysfunctional, which was their exact what they were trying to do. And then
Stauskas and Wade Baldwin have been in this article 7 times, 3 times.
And so just the Lakers catching out offer after offer.
Awful name. Timothy Lamamu Kabata.
What? How do you spell that?
Timothe with an accent.
Timothy.
LUWAWU K dash CABARROT Cabarrot.
Wow, that's a name. Like, should we just get into the sports names now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Porzingis, a lot of players got traded. Oh, Trey Burke also went to the Mavs. So that's good.
This is a busy trade deadline.
That's Mavs. I think. Obviously Mavs won that trade,
Wow.
but I think it's getting more lopsided as I look at this. They just got obviously Luka can run 1, 2, and 3,
Yeah.
but they just got Trey Burke, who's he's pretty good. Carmelo. I just said Carmelo. Carmelo went to the Bulls for, oh boy, Tadisha.
Can I try? Let me see his name.
Tadija Dragicevic.
Oh boy. Tadija Dragicevic.
Nice. He's also Ukrainian or something.
It's not a Ukrainian name. He's probably like Slovenian. He's Yugoslavian.
And then
every
Bulls
Ukrainian last name ends in Enko.
Bulls then ended up cutting Carmelo right away. Again.
Yeah, again, like they do.
Alright. So
A lot more deals in this NBA trade deadline than
we're
before.
going through all of them, by the way, because we're trying to make this kind of long. The other one, oh yeah, should we just say like thanks for the support and stuff?
And,
Yeah. Bulls receive Michael Carter-Williams and cash for a second-round pick from the Rockets.
Michael, bro,
Marshawn, capital S.
Wait, the capital S?
Marshawn.
Oh my god.
Brooks, Wayne Selden, and 2 second-round picks to the Grizzlies. To the Bulls.
Wait, Wayne Selden?
Yeah.
From the Grizzlies, right?
He's on the Bulls now.
That girl goes for schools for his
Alright,
cousin.
these are all just old ones that we already know about. Like Kyle Korver, Jimmy Butler.
That's not deadline trades, that's before.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at all the trades. So yeah, that's pretty much the trade deadline.
Yeah. Teams.
There were a lot of trades and there were a lot of good ones, a lot of bad ones.
Yeah.
Like not a lot of bad ones, a lot of ones that didn't matter, and a lot of ones that were really lopsided.
Good teams got better. Like bad teams, bad teams have gotten a lot worse, and then that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's a tank for Zion, pretty much.
Yeah, it's basically the race for Zion.
Alright.
And then next we'll get into the Super Bowl. Oh, the Super Bowl was 6 days ago, and as you all know, the Patriots won 16-3.
13-3.
No. Goss hit the field goal at the end to make it 13-3. Just not smart, not at all.
Mr. Davidson, sorry.
Just it wasn't it was a boring football game. But I guess Trey Wingo had some valid points when he just went on an absolute tirade. Did you see that?
Where he was like, shut up.
He was just screaming at on Mike and Mike or something.
It's not it's Golick and Wingo. It's Golick and Wingo.
I thought he was just a guest on Mike and Mike.
No,
but now
they
it's
changed
Golick
it to Golick and Wingo. Now the other Mike is on
Mike Greenberg.
Yeah, he's on
Get Up. Get Up. Oh, you watched that show?
Yeah. In the morning. Go anyway.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I was saying it was the Super Bowl. It's obvious. It's the biggest sport. It's the biggest American sporting event.
If you're gonna be like, oh, this is boring, just don't watch it then.
Yeah, it was a boring game.
It was.
But you gotta appreciate it. It was a pretty solid defensive game. Yeah. Like it wasn't even. The defenses were very good in the game. The Patriots defense.
Surprising.
Yeah, like the Rams were averaging 33 points per game, and they scored 3 points. They didn't have a touchdown. Special guest Alex's brother, everyone. tote bag.
I know there's
Anyway,
anything in there.
continue.
It was empty.
Continue.
Yeet. So,
Yeah.
the big story of the game was the loudest human chip bag in the world. How was your viewing experience, honestly?
With the sequel?
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the whole thing because, like,
Who didn't watch the whole thing?
they're our team, and like,
Yeah,
I
they're our team. It's a
you gotta
hometown
stick with
team.
them. And then
I just,
it was boring, so I'm not gonna lie.
I watched it with the pals. I watched it with my pals.
Like, I was just
Sal pal, Antonio.
waiting.
We'll get into him later. We'll get into it later. So,
Yeah, I was just waiting for the game to pick up, but it just never did.
yeah, my friends and I were not watching the game really at all. It was just, we got to the fourth quarter. It was so tense, and then this kid, who you might be watching this, shout out, Danny, just always roots for the opposite team, everywhere. You say you're not a Patriots fan, but you don't have another team. So, Fosu, at least he's a diehard Packers fan.
Rodgers is the GOAT.
Yeah, stinky.
It's not even close.
So, yeah, it's fun to just
Boy.
Super Bowls are always just so fun when you win, just to get so hype with your friends and like jump around and yell and
Like,
stuff.
In the Atlanta,
That
I
was,
loved that game. So
yeah.
I still watch the highlights, like,
I love seeing the Malcolm Butler pick
oh yeah.
all the time. When Al Michaels was like, intercepted at the goal line, Malcolm Butler. That was my like favorite thing ever. Cause it was intercepted at the goal line
It was.
by Malcolm Butler.
The greatest thing ever was when we came back, when James White scored the game-winning touchdown against Atlanta.
Yeah.
And LeGarrette Blount.
Not Garrett.
He just fucking tackled James White.
Yeah,
and it
they were
felt
like-
so good.
They all did like.
They just jumped up in unison. And
They were all like that, and then they just like jumped in circles.
I mean, it's the greatest comeback in all sports, I think.
No. The better comebacks. Probably the
Red Sox were down 3-0 once.
the 2004 LCS. That was dope.
Wasn't alive for that.
Yeah, I was in
No.
my mommy's
Yep.
tummy.
No.
Wait, what?
It's in October.
Yeah, I was born in November of 2000. Nah, I'm not gonna give that much
Anyway.
information.
So yeah.
I was a fetus.
Yeah. It's one of the greatest comebacks, I'd say.
Yeah, the choke is up there too.
Best Super Bowl comeback, no doubt.
The comeback. Yeah. What other one could you pick from?
Red Sox, Yankees.
Just everywhere Yankees suck. You went to the parade.
Yeah.
I tried to go to the parade.
It was a good.
I was mad at.
Gronk was Gronk.
Wow.
Yeah.
It'll go through the parade experience.
My back hurt. That's it.
From what?
No. So it like took a fat minute for them to get to where we were. We were in like the middle.
The middle.
And yeah, then like the linebackers, running backs, Tom Brady and
Does
all
Brady
of
get
his
his own?
kids.
Dude, do Brady and Giselle Bundchen get their own duck boat?
No, first it was Belichick. Then it was like them. And like O-line. Then there's a couple like staff and all that. And then there was like receivers, linebackers. Or receivers were like one of the last ones. And
Yeah, I was on
Edelman was hype.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Shaved Edelman now.
Yeah. Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen did a really nice job of shaving Julian
I'm
Edelman's
so
beard.
glad he shaved it. I hated it. Not
He
gonna lie.
kind of looks like the Montreal Canadiens mascot. If like we'll put a reference image up there. It's like a guy in a red sweater with like a ginger beard. He's like supposed to be like a miner or something.
Yeah.
He's just
So
it was not a well done beard. But then
it was just weird. Didn't like it.
he shaved it, and now it's
Never mind.
clean.
Yeah, it was a fun parade.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're a little late on the Super Bowl. If you follow sports, everyone's been talking about the Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
trades.
I thought the commercials were bad. Not even gonna lie.
Nothing special about this one.
Yeah, nothing. The halftime show wasn't.
Awful. It was awful.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
Travis.
Adam Levine was so annoying.
Travis Scott wasn't terrible.
They ruined Sweet Victory.
I know, wait, no. Travis Scott was terrible. Maroon 5 wasn't terrible, and Josh is back again.
I like to see this in class.
P.U.
Okay. Yeah. So
And
I think that's gonna wrap it up.
Halftime show. Quick halftime show rundown.
Travis
Travis
Scott
Scott was
awful.
terrible.
When he came out singing Single Mode, I wanted to cry, pretty much.
His song, he just sounds terrible
Yeah.
live. Adam Levine sounded good live.
He sounded okay.
No, he sounded, well, at least
Not
also
good,
because
not bad.
Also because we had just watched Travis Scott.
No, he was before Travis.
Sicko mode.
He was on either side of him.
Oh,
It was Maroon.
When he was dancing with Big Boy and Travis Scott, I killed him.
It's like, salute, grab the food, and then all of a sudden he's going like,
Please stop.
yeah, and then he's like, there's a quick, right there,
Yeah.
and
When he
then,
took off his shirt.
well, his shirt was ugly. His shirt was
Looked like a
so
pillow.
ugly.
Looked like a carpet.
His shirt looked like
Pillow.
a carpet.
Yeah.
But then, I hate Maroon 5's music. I hate the girl like you. Yeah, that's the worst song in human
It was
history.
bad. It wasn't a good halftime show.
And it was, yeah, it wasn't great.
It wasn't good.
Last
It
year
wasn't the
was worse.
Justin
was
Timberlake?
terrible. He sounded so bad live. You couldn't hear anything he was saying.
Well, I got the selfie kid, so.
You know he's from Hingham?
You told me that 14 times.
Yeah, well, it only came
Alright,
out.
you wanna go to NBA games?
Alright, so tonight is Saturday night, NBA prime time. There are some games going down tonight. We'll give you the rundown and our predictions of the scores. First up,
Spurs Jazz.
Spurs versus Jazz, I think.
Spurs.
I-
It depends. Is DeMar and LMA still in?
You really just called him out?
I'm sorry, that's just what I got a notification of.
Okay, I actually think the Jazz could take this one.
Oh, yeah, they could. They're both good teams.
I think the Jazz win. This will be a low scoring game. I think the Jazz
Yeah,
will
good
win
defensive.
95 to 90.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Spurs 102-97.
Okay, pretty even game. What's the next one?
Cavs, Pacers.
Cavs, Pacers. The Pacers. This will be a 15-point win by the Pacers.
See, Pacers blew out LeBron the other night.
LeBron's chains. It's like I don't know
It's
if
his biggest loss.
it was his biggest career loss. I know it was one of them, but yeah.
Hornets, Hawks.
Hornets.
Hornets not.
That's gonna be just a
Awful
shootout. It's gonna be a shootout, and they're not a lot of them are gonna go in. I think
I'm gonna
it'll
take
be.
Hornets, though. Kemba's gonna drop.
I think
37.
it'll be 110 to 99 Hornets. What do you say?
Around that, I say Kemba's gonna go off. No, Jeremy Lamb's gonna have a good night.
And what? See, Jeremy Lin.
Lamb.
Jeremy Lin's got the good games.
Does he even play?
It's in the Hawks, right?
Yeah, but does he even play? Isn't he hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, Raptors Knicks.
Ooh, that's. I thought the Knicks were better. The
They're
Knicks
not.
are not
They
good.
have like a 1 win.
I think that the Raptors are going to be an easy win. This will be a statement game. If the Raptors can prove that Mark can like get the chemistry done.
But also against the worst
Wow,
team
I
in the
can
NBA.
talk. Yeah. And then
I know what you mean though.
yeah, I think Raptors should handle the Knicks
Easy.
pretty
And
easily.
Cantor's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot about that. Cantor. He got cut. That's pretty
We
much
already
it.
talked about it.
We said it once.
Yeah.
Like we didn't really talk about it. Cantor got cut because they're tanking.
Mm-hmm.
No one signed him yet. There's rumors that we're gonna sign him. Celtics.
Yeah, that's.
I don't really want
I
him.
commented when Woj
Would you
posted
want
that.
him?
I commented at Celtics. We could give him 1 year. We can afford it. We can afford like a one or 2 year deal.
We don't have to pick up his contract right now, right? Or would we have to?
he's good though. He's good.
Yeah, he's better than Baines.
Yeah, we could start him over.
I want to start Horford over Cantor. Horford's he's like the perfect center for our team. I think he can pass, rebound, defend, shoot.
Yeah.
He can pretty much. He's not. He doesn't
shoot.
He can. He doesn't have like. He doesn't put up like 20, 20, and like 5 or whatever, but he'll put up like 15. Sometimes he'll go off for 20, and then he'll have like 15, 9, and 5, and that's what we need on this team. Like we have enough good players around us.
Yeah, I think if we get him, we should cut Robert Williams.
Really, he's not good.
We don't play him. He could be good, but we don't use him. He's basically a shot blocker. But that's it.
Rebounder.
Yeah, he has not a lot of offensive game.
If we would do him, sorry.
Wow.
If we would sign Cantor, and it wasn't a trade deadline, would you what do you think we could get from Robert Williams?
For Robert Williams, maybe a pick, or like
Would
a
you want that?
scrub.
I'd rather have a pick than a scrub.
Yeah. So next game.
Pelicans Grizzlies. A lot of new players.
This will be a feel out game for both teams.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Anthony Davis played nice last night. He had 32 points in 25 minutes, I think.
Got booed.
Yeah.
For rightfully so.
I think. Yeah, it'll be a feel out game for both teams. I don't think.
They made moves this deadline.
I think the Pelicans will win 106 to 90 over the Grizzlies. I say
Grizzlies. 105-92.
Okay. Next game.
Clips. Celtics. Sorry.
Easy win for the Celtics,
Yeah.
honestly. Unless we
Especially after they traded away their best player.
Yeah, like we normally.
Celtics. I mean, we play to the level of our competition. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not going to be a blowout. I guarantee it.
I think Danilo Gallinari is going to have a really good game. Danilo Gallinari is going to.
Jalen Brown's going to go off for 24 points.
Gallinari is going to have 27 on 5 threes. And then the Celtics are going to end up winning. Celtics are going to win 120 to 108.
I say Celtics 117, 112.
That close, right?
Bulls Wizards, they just made a trade.
That'll be like an immediate homecoming for both teams. Whole array of special guests today. And then
Yeah, it's not going to be a great game.
it's not going to be a great game.
Oh, we have to react to All-Stars.
I think that Wizards will win.
Yeah, Wizards will.
Yeah, Bradley Beal will play. Okay.
Prime time. Thunder Rockets.
That will be a fun game.
Harden's going to go off for
Paul George.
46.
Paul George is going to lock up Harden, but locking up Harden means he's going to still score 30. So
George, yeah. I'd say Thunder 122.
It's going to be a really high scoring game.
Rockets 119.
I say Rockets 115, Thunder 110. It's
final game of the night, Magic Bucks.
Giannis.
Made deals.
Yeah, Giannis is out. It'll be Mirotic is still hurt, so.
Vucevic will come out. Have a good day, I think.
Yeah, but the Magic are gonna win because Giannis isn't playing. That's why.
And they don't have Mirotic or Middleton's.
I think Magic are gonna win 113 to 110 in overtime.
Say Magic 106 to 104.
Alright. And that is our NBA game action of the night.
But that's not it for NBA.
Yes.
We're going to All-Stars. draft was
Brawl
recent.
Stars? Brawl Stars.
The draft was recently. The
Wow,
Giannis versus
you can
team.
talk.
Giannis versus.
LeBron's team
LeBron.
is so much better.
It was.
So much better.
Yeah. So, yeah. I think it was smart for Giannis to take Embiid with his second pick because he's really, out of the starters, I mean, he's really the only big man to have him and Embiid. And what was up with Simmons being traded for Westbrook?
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Like, it was. It's just so uneven.
We're gonna read I'm gonna read the teams. It's Team LeBron has LeBron James. Kevin Durant was the first pick. Kyrie, Kawhi, and James Harden was the second to last pick.
Harden was second to last. The last pick was Kemba. Oh, those are only the starters,
Yeah,
right?
starters.
Okay.
No, Bradley Beal was the last pick.
Of the whole thing, for some reason, was a much worse player.
And then Team Giannis was Giannis, obviously. Steph was the first pick. Then Embiid, Paul George, and Kemba. And out of the starters, it's not fair.
Yeah.
Like when you have.
Well, those starters are somewhat even. Like they're
I
pretty
think
good.
your lineup's gonna be Kyrie, James
Point guard,
Harden,
point guard, pretty much.
pretty much, yeah. Kawhi Leonard, probably LeBron and Durant as like power forwards.
You have like you have 3 point guards and 3 power forwards. Basically.
Small forward, power forward, yeah.
2 point guards. Yeah, just
Still, they have two.
yeah, really good lineup. We'll get into the reserves and who shouldn't be.
And then you have Steph Curry, Kemba,
Point guard,
Paul
point guard,
George, Giannis, and Embiid.
forward, center.
That's
That's more even, but the reserves,
Yeah.
LeBron's are just so lopsided.
Anthony Davis. This is LeBron.
Anthony.
His first three are just, it's already better than Team Giannis. Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, and Damian Lillard. And then Ben Simmons, LaMarcus Aldridge,
Get into the names later.
Karl Anthony Towns, and Bradley Beal, and then Dwayne Wade. I like that they did that.
I like they picked Dwayne and Dirk.
Did you say Dwayne?
Yeah, Dwayne. I didn't mean to, but I'll go
Giannis
with it.
being dumb had the first reserve pick and picked Chris Middleton. Like, you could have had Anthony Davis. LeBron's not going to go out and take Chris Middleton with his first pick.
Yeah. That's why I saw this old meme when the first captaining system pulled out. When, like, they had an idea that, like, Russ was a captain, and they're like, there was when Russ and KD were, like, feuding. And then they're like, hey, Russ, pick me, let me get it. And then Russ is like, nah, let me get Kyle Singler. How are the Thunder retiring Nick Collison's
Because he
number?
played there his whole career.
You know, he's not that good.
Yeah, but he played there when they were in Seattle, so.
So did KD.
Yeah, but KD is a fucking traitor. He's
Oh,
not on
shit.
the team. Dumb shit. Okay. Then, yeah, Chris Middleton, Jokic, which was a good pick. Westbrook got traded for Ben Simmons. Blake Griffin, D'Angelo Russell, Vucevic, and Kyle Lowry. It's not a bad team.
Wow. I'm just so dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad team. Not even close to LeBron. He got dirt, too.
I'm gonna need a minute. My mind's in a better place right now. So, yes, it's just so. Alright, what do you think? I think the biggest snubs were DeMar and Toby. I would have put.
Everyone's saying Luka. And I'll agree. I said Luka.
I think Clay over Luka. I'm not super angry about Clay over Luka.
Oh, God, no. Clay's been on fire lately.
Yeah.
I don't think Middleton should be an all-star.
Yeah, I not as of
Would you put in Tatum for Middleton?
no, I would.
No.
As of right now, I put Spicy P in.
I wouldn't.
Pascal Siakam.
Awful.
He's playing so good right now. He had like
Yeah, I
30
know.
he set 3 career highs in the past like month. He's
I
playing
wouldn't put him in.
really. I put him in now, but when they were actually picking all stars, I wouldn't have put him in.
Technically, Tobias Harris would be in the East right now.
Now, yeah. I would have swapped when they were picking. I was going from when they were picking the teams. I would have swapped Tobias Harris for LaMarcus Aldridge, and DeMar DeRozan for who were their wild cards then?
What?
Who were their wild cards?
I think it was
Clay and something else.
the West.
Yeah.
So Jokic would be the center. So what was there? 7 reserves.
I think so.
So the 2 backcourt. So
It was
I'm guessing it's Russ,
and
and-
Dame,
Dame,
Jokic,
Davis, and Davis.
and
It's either
think about the
Towns
Towns, yeah.
or Aldridge.
Give it to Aldridge, sure. And then the
So
wild cards were either Towns or Aldridge and Clay.
Yeah.
I would have swapped Towns for DeRozan.
Gobert got stumped.
For
he did.
who?
He did.
Go.
I put DeMar, Gobert for LaMarcus and.
You wouldn't start
Towns.
Toby? Yeah, Toby.
Gobert's such a defender, bro.
I stand by it. I just put Toby and
Who? He's a small forward.
he's there's 4. Just
Davis. Who were they? Davis, Jokic, Towns.
and then the wild cards were LaMarcus and Clay.
It's tough. It is really.
I'd keep Clay.
Yeah, I would.
would get rid of Towns and Aldridge.
Put Draymond Green. No, I'm kidding.
He's the most overrated player.
Thank you. He's
Yeah.
a good defender. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's awful on offense.
Yeah, he shoots with like he's wearing.
7 points a game.
He shoots like he's wearing rocks on his back.
Alright.
Granted, I do too, but.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's pretty much. We already covered all stars last.
Yeah, we covered the starters. We covered who we think should have been.
I think we just said who got snubbed. Russell,
Yeah.
I think, should be in there. I think that's right. D'Angelo.
The East, I would have just swapped Middleton for Siakam probably. Right now, but before,
yeah.
there's really no one who would like take it over Middleton.
You want to move on to over and underachievers? This is a pretty long.
Names. We gotta get
Oh yeah.
a rundown.
Sprague Cleghorn.
In the world of sports,
There's a hockey
everyone
player
everyone has a name. Some names, you got your classic names. You got your Anthony Davis. You got your Michael Jordan. Your Mike.
Paul George.
Your Paul George. Mike Scott. James Harden. Pretty simple names. And then across history, there's been some funny ass sports names. Old hockey player for the Canadiens de Montreal, named Sprague Cleghorn. His name was Sprague Cleghorn. Football players of like the mid 2000s too.
Santonio.
You willingly name your kid Santonio Holmes. Ladanian.
No Sean. No Sean Marino. I know you're watching this.
Oh, the funniest one was No Sean Marino. KNOWSHON.
What a figure.
Moreno.
Kemba.
Kemba.
Sprague Cleghorn.
And who is it? Oh yeah, Dirk. Dirk Nowitzki. LeBron. LeBron's as good as he is. LeBron is a terrible name.
Kawhi.
Yaomir. Yaomir Jagr.
Oh.
Yaomir Jagr was an MVP.
In 1999.
In 99, yeah.
Ooh, there's a lot more names.
Johnny Gaudreau is a clean name. That's a butter name. Timu Solani and Miko Koivu. Those are some
what
buttery
about,
names. Those are good. Buttery's good.
Dion Phaneuf.
Dion Phaneuf. Double Dion is his nickname.
Alright, Le'Veon.
Juju.
Drew. J-R-U-E.
Etwan. Etwan. E apostrophe T-W-A-U-N. Etwan Moore.
Keandre.
Cameron. This is football player on Auburn. C-A-M apostrophe R-O.
Semi Ojala.
Shemi. It's Shemi Ojale.
Gershon Yabusue.
Brad Wanamaker. Ooh,
Damari Carroll.
Admiral Scoff J.
There's a guy on the Nets named Rodions Crooks.
What is his name?
Rodions.
Rodions.
Rodions. Crooks. K-U-R-U-C-S.
Corrupt. That's not. That can't be.
Shabazz.
Shabazz.
2 players in the NBA.
There are
named
2?
Shabazz.
Alright,
Rondé Hollis Jefferson.
there's gotta be some crazy ratio of people named Shabazz and being in the NBA.
Carmelo.
There's gotta be like 8 people named Shabazz in the whole world, and 2 of them are in the NBA. And you have like the whitest last name ever, Napier, and you name your kid Shabazz. I assume Ish is short for Ishmael or something.
Oh, Ish Smith. What an awful name.
The freaking geese.
Okay, yeah, so we'll go on to over underachievers.
Over and underachievers. We said we
Isaac Bunga.
oh bunga. We said we try and keep it John Rondo.
Kings lost to the Bruins. Let's go.
The LA Kings.
Moritz Wagner.
Moritz Wagner. Svi Mikhailu. There's like 3 K's in Mikhailu.
Zauki.
Zuki.
Alright, anyway. So yeah, over underachievers.
We said we keep this constant throughout every
And we're
episode.
gonna do it.
And we're gonna do it. Our first.
Go ahead with the hockey.
Should we start with the?
I'll
Let's
do the Celtics.
start with the underachievers, as my buddy Jake Johnson would say, because you know Jake Johnson's not heel right now, but it'll be good.
Inside jokes.
So then, our first underachiever are the Anaheim former Mighty Ducks. The Mighty Ducks have fallen hard. They're not good now. They lost. I think they lost like 7-0 the other day to the Jets or the Ducks. No. They lost.
You're talking about the Ducks. They can't lose to the Ducks.
Yeah, they lost.
You said they lost to the Jets or the Ducks.
No, so the Ducks lost like 9-1 to the Jets, 7-2 to Toronto or something. There's just I saw this thing on Instagram where this couple went on a honeymoon where they watched like 4 Anaheim Ducks games and they lost. Combined got outscored by 25 goals.
Are we watching that?
No, it was just on Instagram. I don't know. And it's just poor. The Ducks have won 2 games in 52 days. You still have Ryan Getzlaf. You still have
Who's their goalie?
fart. Nah, shut up. You still have I forgot his name. Corey. Guy in the Ducks. His name's Corey.
Guess how much LeBron's making?
A lot of money.
35.
Give me the computer so I can search up Ducks. Corey.
While he says that, I'm going Corey.
No.
Corey Crawford.
Not Corey Conacher. It's not Corey Crawford.
He's Blackhawks, right?
Yeah, he's not the goalie. Corey Perry.
I don't even know that guy.
Yeah, John Gibson's the one you're thinking of. Corey Perry. You still have Corey Perry and Ryan Getzlaf. And Ryan Kessler, who's still, like, he's old, but...
Phil Kessler's the guy who played for us, right?
Kessel.
Ah.
Yeah. None of them are just you're the Ducks. I don't know what's happening with you guys, but you guys are on like some crazy bad run right now.
What about Ryan Miller?
And did you see they made like a Mighty Ducks ad where they brought together the cast from D2, and then Kenan Thompson's like, do you know
What
how
is
to
this guy's
knuckle
name?
puck? Andre Cachet or something?
Andre?
Yeah.
That's it.
And then just the Ducks are just going, they're going like reverse sicko mode on themselves.
Can I go on to the next
It's so bad. Our first underachiever.
Corbinian Holzer. What an awful.
Our first underachiever is the Boston Celtics. But they're winning, but here's why.
They're winning, but we're all expecting them to at least make. I mean, they made a trade. They traded Jabari Bird
For a second round pick. That second round pick could be Admiral Scoff J.E., but we don't even know. Like.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was expecting them to make at least some decent move.
Yeah.
Like there's so much talk, like they're gonna get.
We're gonna get Davis, but we can't trade for him until July 1st, at least, because we need to fix Kyrie's contract if we want Davis.
Speaking of Kyrie, what the fuck? That guy. I could go on a rant right now, but I'm not going to.
Just like this,
okay.
it's just the Celtics. Every team around them got better,
And we didn't.
and they just didn't. And we
And we
needed
started off
to
so badly that we really.
as well.
to.
Yeah. And then then Kevin Durant is talking about like the media and free agency. It's so annoying. Like, focus on the team they're playing for now. My God. Like.
I'm going on a rant. Kyrie's always saying how like the young guys need to step up if this team wants to win and like contend for a championship. This guy sits out every other game.
Contest. It'll contend. Be a championship contender or contest a championship.
No, contest means like put your hand up when a shot goes off.
Alright, we'll keep going.
Yeah, he's talking about how like
But Kyrie's not playing tonight?
he didn't play against the Cavs. He didn't play against.
Well,
the,
he didn't need
the
to play
Nets.
against the Cavs.
He didn't play against the Lakers. No, he did.
Yes, he did.
He did.
He almost had a triple-double.
Yeah, I mean when he plays, I'm not questioning his talent, but
No one is. No one's questioning his talent.
he just. Okay. But just if he doesn't resign, I'm gonna be mad.
Well, we're gonna get Davis if he doesn't resign. Basically. So
yeah, that's pretty much.
the Celtics underachieving, and our final overachiever. Me being a fan of this team, I don't want to call them overachievers because we knew they had this potential. Like, they're just on a full downhill climb last season, and now they're just a lot better. The St. Louis Blues. Les Blues de Saint Louis. I don't speak French, but I said two French things today. They're like, they beat the Lightning in OT last night. The Lightning have 82 points. The Blues at the start of the season had like 10. The Blues were terrible at the start of the season.
They're in the playoffs.
We fired Mike Yo.
You looked up Corey Hockey.
Yeah, I did. Mike Yo, the old coach. He was terrible. He just did nothing for our team. And then we got a new coach. It's just
Corey Pecker.
we've been slowly getting better and better all season. Tarasenko's coming to his game. Ryan O'Reilly post All-Star game playing really good.
Oshie?
Yeah.
He
He's not on
used to play for the Blues.
No, he's on the Caps.
Yeah, he used to play for the Blues, right?
Yeah, when the Olympics were happening that year, he played for the Blues. And then like
Timothy Leaf, TJ.
TJ.
Awful name, TJ Oshie.
Special Agent so what time is it? So then the Blues are finally like getting into their groove now, and it's really good. We all like it helps us that the Blues are losing, the Ducks are losing now, which is really good. And then that we definitely overtook them. The Blackhawks are on our tail now. The Blackhawks are really coming into their game now. The Blackhawks started off the season really bad, and now they're playing good. So then if we just keep playing how we are and like get a little luck, the second wildcard the second wildcard spot's not. It's good. We're in the playoffs right now after such a terrible start, but obviously like we want to get better. Also, Colton Parayko's playing really good now, and so is Aaron Gunnarsson. So, if we can beat the Lightning, statistically, there's no one else we can lose to. And do we have a final underachiever?
No.
Alright, polio vaccines. That concludes the second episode of the Endgame podcast. We didn't fully expect like the actual recognition that we got on the last video, which was like very good, very strong. So thank you for that. Please keep it up. It lets us know that we're making good content and that you guys like it. If you enjoyed this and you haven't already, subscribe with the red subscribe button with the play icon toward the left of it. And if you want to ring the bell, we're not monetized yet, so the algorithm doesn't really affect us, and how ringing the bell is the only way we can get money, whatever. It's weird, but we'll update the description for what we talked about in case you missed anything. If you sat through this whole video, thank you a lot. You must have a lot of free time being spent well, and see you later, alligators.